Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a video of my ride in West Seattle area, Alki Beach area. I did a series of rides. I actually spent a lot of time in the West Seattle area. West Seattle is one of my favorite areas that I actually visit when I come out to this way. Not only there, Ballard neighborhood also. I don't know if I've done a video on it yet, but there will be a video coming out on my visit to the Ballard neighborhood. Awesome area too. Let's get back to the Electric XP. The Electric X Premium. The Electric X Premium did pretty good on this trip. No problems, no range anxiety. Getting used to the difference between it, which is a mid-drive, and a hub motor. There is a difference in between the two. Now, the difference between a hub motor and a mid-drive motor, there is a pretty big difference, I would say, definitely in how you pedal, how you utilize the gears, all that stuff. And you can watch my other videos if you want more information on that, or watch other people's videos in regards to that. But if you've never had an e-bike before and the mid-drive is actually what you start out with, you will love this bike. I don't see you having any issues with it, especially if you've only ridden like a normal non-electrified bike. It will ride very similar to that. The only big difference will be, of course, it has a motor and a battery, two batteries. But also it will be the weight. It weighs 80 some pounds. So it is a heavy bike. So that's just something to keep in mind. What I did realize on this trip is I would like to have another bike, a third bike, but a smaller bike between the Rad Power e-bike and the Electric X Premium. So something like a Electric XP Lite, or similar bike with, say, 20-inch tires, but more like BMX 2 3/4 or whatever inch tires instead, versus fat tire that weighs quite a bit less in the 40 to 50 pound range is type of bike I would like to have. Also, when I don't feel like taking the big boys and I just want to throw a quick bike in the back of whatever vehicle I'm driving and take off. And also a bike that size is going to be a lot cheaper than, say, the Electric X Premium or a Rad Power e-bike, which Rad Power doesn't even make a real light bike like that as of right now. Now you can say, well, it's a shoe-in. It'd be Electric XP Lite. To be honest with you, there's tons of bikes coming out of China, the same as Electric XP Lite, that probably dang near come out of the same factory, to be honest with you, that fit my needs, not necessarily just Electric XP Lite. I may still go with it, but I may not. I don't know. I really don't. Like I said, there's a lot of bikes in that price range. And to be honest with you, all those bikes come from China. So it's just figuring out what you want. The one strong point about the Electric XP or Electric e-bikes is their customer service is stronger. I can tell you that because I had to do a repair on an Electric XP I had, and I was able to talk to someone that was actually located in the United States. But those bikes, the same as majority of bikes, they all come out of China. A lot of times the same factories with just different specs that the manufacturers may ask for. Or sometimes the same specs, to be honest with you. But anyway, the Electric XP Premium did well. I highly recommend you go check out Alki Beach, West Seattle area if you've not been here and you're thinking about going to this area of the country. So I would definitely do it, and I think you will enjoy yourself. It was beautiful. It was October 2022. Like I said, I enjoy going there just because you can relax, lots of places to eat. You can walk, you can ride your bike, you can just check out the neighborhoods. It's just chill. And it's by the water. You can catch the water taxi, go over to Seattle waterfront, come back, whatever you decide to do. I really enjoy my time here. I recommend, if you've never been to the Pacific Northwest, put West Seattle on your list of places to go check out and visit and just go relax too. You'll thank me later. It's a cool place. There's nothing real negative about it. I mean, there'll be somebody probably that gets in the comments that says something negative. Don't pay them no mind. I'm telling you, as an outsider who's coming to visit, go check out the areas I talk about, like Alki, Ballard. Ballard neighborhood was awesome too, especially if you're like me and you love eating. You love shopping, you love just walking around, and you love just people watching. These are areas that you will really like. So, God, I enjoyed my time. I hate looking at this video again right now because I'm like, I really had a great time. And I'm like, I want to go back and do this again. And I will go back and do this again. So with that being said, though, I live in Denver, Colorado. Come check out my city. Or my state. We have a lot of awesome stuff too, especially if you're from Washington State and stuff. Come check it out. I do videos on that also, and I'm not saying Washington State is better than where I live in, say, necessarily Colorado, but I've been in Colorado 20 some years. going to Washington is a new adventure. Going to Oregon is a new adventure, and it's awesome. It's the same probably if you came out here from Seattle and you came and checked out Denver. You'd probably find some things you really thought was really awesome here. It's a break from your own city that you're so accustomed to. So anyway, going out here is always an adventure and fun and just learning. And every time I go, I get back and I'm like, oh, I got to try this next time. I got to do this. I didn't do this because there's so much to do. I haven't lived there. I don't live there, and I haven't been there 20 years, say, as I have been in Colorado. But the Electric XP Premium, go check it out if that's what you want. I'm not going to knock it. At first, I was irritated with it because I understand hub motors and I enjoy them. But I've gotten used to this bike. I really like the range. I still wish they would have just put a dual battery on the hub motor. In case this is more of a specialty bike, if they'd put a dual motor on Electric XP Premium. Yes, they put a larger one. Why did you not dual motor that one and go with that? And this is my personal opinion. I really enjoyed that bike. But honestly, it didn't matter if it was Electric XP Premium or the Electric XP 2.0. It did make me realize I need a third bike for the times I don't want to drag around a big old expensive bike. And by the way, when I do ride this bike and I stop at the shops and all that, I actually have 3 locks on this bike. I have a good one, a medium decent one, and a fairly cheap one. And I wrap it in all different ways when I lock this bike up. Hey, I paid $1,800 for it. You do the same thing. I don't care how much you spent for your one lock. I'm not gonna, make my actual bike dependent on one lock that, somebody goes by and they actually get it off and I'm done. And I also don't leave my bike a lot of times where I can't see it or I'm on a schedule when I go in places when I'm using the bike. So I'm not going to dilly-dally around in there depending on the part of the neighborhood you're in. And I tell people, use your head. If the area is sketchy, be mindful where you put your bike. You know what I mean? But beyond that, Washington State, for me, gets an A. Alki Beach, West Seattle, gets an A+ for relaxation, being able to enjoy yourself. And honestly, the most important thing to me, just being able to chill. And that's a big deal to me. Being able to get my head straight, relax, all the stressors of work life, and everything go away as I ride this bike and I go through these areas. I eat this cool food, good food, stare out at the ocean, take videos for you, and hopefully, motivate some other people or give people some ideas of other places in this country to go visit. This is definitely one of them. Anyway, this is Frugal Panda. I want to thank each and every one of you who watch my videos. I really do appreciate you. And I really hope this helps someone. I try and help people, figure out places they might not have thought of gone or they've always been curious about that now that I have gone, I want to share that experience with you. And every place I went, I usually can find something positive about it. Anyway, this is Frugal Panda. Thanks again for watching. Frugal Panda, out.